We've been talking to our friends hey.
My name is Caitlin from Euphoria of Breakdown, and today we are here with...
Hi, I'm Rob Ragosta. I play in the band Neverthere. We just released our new single, Labs.
And Neverthere, but you're right here.
Yeah, living the dream.
Right.
Doing it.
Alright, so your new single, Labs, obviously just came out. The video's quite strange.
Yeah.
Can you explain the video?
It's, we're really big sci-fi nerds. We're big comic fans. We're big fans of, honestly, quantum mechanics and theories of relativity. So we, instead of writing songs about ourselves, we write songs about characters that we've come up with and stories that we've written outside of the band. So Labs is kind of a piece of a bigger story that is kind of woven through a lot of our songs. And basically what happens is, are you familiar with the theory of the void?
No.
So it's all of...
Explain it for everyone.
All of the things that exist also don't exist. And everything in every reality exists within the void in pieces. So this video is basically the pieces that make up these two people, regardless of the reality that they exist in, are attached to each other.
Yeah.
So the entire video is them finding each other and losing each other over and over again, and each time they're different versions of themselves. And to kind of make that point, we kept the guy the same the whole time. And the girl is a different version of herself every time. And every time he's immediately taken by her and falls in love with her.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't really do the science in the video because there was no way to kind of express what was really happening.
Yeah.
So he becomes unstuck from his designated place in space and time. And she loses him. In every reality, he disappears and goes up, basically falls into the void. So he slips behind the curtain of reality.
Yeah.
It's pretty heady and nerdy. It could also just be a tragic love story. If you want to go that way, that can be that, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have plans for future videos? And are they all going to follow that kind of same storyline?
I'm
dive deeper into the void of confusion.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So there's definitely an overarching theme throughout all of our artwork. And whether the songs are explicitly about those two people or about the world that they come from is different song to song. So we have another video for the first song on our EP, which comes out March 30th. Self-titled EP, Neverthere. We have another single coming out in a couple weeks. It's going to be an exclusive launch through another blog. I'm not sure who yet. We're talking to a few people. If you'd like to host something, let me know. So, yeah, we've got 5 songs going, and then we already started tracking the second EP, so we're going to be putting out a lot of content in the next year, for sure. We've been talking to our friends We've been talking to our friends in Boy Jump Ship about coming over to the UK in the fall to play some shows with them.
Yeah.
We got a handful of shows coming, being booked in America for April, which is gonna be fun. But it's interesting. He, my songwriting partner, the other guy in the band, Andrew, he lives in New York, and I just moved to Nashville. So everything we do is through email, and we have to plan everything super far in advance, which is probably a good thing, because we kind of live our lives by the seat of our pants, but it's interesting. So it's a lot of fun getting to travel back and forth. So we're going to be booking shows by where I live, and then book shows up in New York, and then hopefully get out to California at some point this summer. So we're going to be all over the place. Going to be doing a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, and obviously you're quite thematic. Is there going to be a link between the first EP and the second EP?
Yeah, so we actually already have the artwork planned out for both of them too, and it's definitely, they definitely relate to each other, and a handful of the songs are definitely the same exact story, what's going on. But we also don't want to limit ourselves, so if you want to go into like the parallel dimensions and multiple realities, it's like, yeah, it's the same story, but it's in a different reality. It's a good cop-out. It's a good cop-out for bad writing.
So what's your favourite story that, you've kind of written in a song or come up with a story for?
You know what? Alright, so Andrew and I used to play in a band called This Good Robot.
Yeah.
And we were very much so similar in the way that we approached writing music. So it was a lot of, nerdy storylines. And we wrote a song for that band called Super Spy that is about basically two undercover spies that fall in love with each other when they're supposed to kill each other.
Oh,
It's basically Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but good.
Yeah. Happy ending.
Yeah. And it's, well, actually, it's not a happy ending at all. It ends with death by firing squad for one of them, I believe. And then, so one of them is killed by an army of people. And the other one basically is, that's all the meaning, that you just took all the meaning from my life, and now he has nothing to live for anymore.
Oh,
Dramatics, melodrama.
That's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that, and then I'm really, really loving diving into the story that we're doing right now with there's scientists involved, and like, so basically the chorus of Labs is the woman trying to find a way to get him back.
Yeah.
So she's tearing up her lab because she's gone too far, and now she's seen basically behind the curtain of reality, and she's kind of freaking out. And it's basically her realizing she's gone too far and things have gone out of control. And it's just, I'm really, really enjoying where that's headed. And the songs that we've been working on now that are related to it are pretty cool. And it's been the most fun I've had creating music in a very, very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously the decision to create Neverthere, what was behind that? Why did you decide to create a completely different project?
Well, everybody started having kids in This Good Robot and buying houses. We started as an 8-piece band, and we weren't a ska band, so it was just chaos. So it was really hard to get everybody on the same page, and we kind of all just grew up and kind of grew out of the band in a way. I miss playing in that band, but Neverthere is just, it wasn't even a question. As soon as the other band kind of slowed down, we kept writing songs. We immediately, Andrew and I are attached, and it's a package deal. Even stuff, he's working on a musical right now with his wife.
Yeah.
And they're sending me demos all the time. So like, we're very heavily involved in each other's projects, and I wouldn't want it any other way.
Do you think you'd ever create a musical or a movie behind some of your themes and stories?
I would love to do that. I would love to do that. And if we had a budget, this first EP would have just been 5 videos.
Yeah.
We would have done Lemonade. we would have gone Beyonce with it, but just can't afford it. That's the tough thing about starting a new band and creating content,
Is there anything that you'd like to say to get people to check you out and fund you?
Yeah, neverthere.bandcamp.com. You can download Labs for free, pay what you want. There's a shirt up now. The pre-order for the record goes up when the second single goes up, which is called Gone, Gone, Gone. We'll be playing shows, so keep an eye on our Instagram and Facebook pages and Twitter, all that stuff. Neverthere, one word. And if you're into weird stuff, I mean, honestly, this is we don't sound like these bands.
Yeah.
But the dramatics, people compare us a lot to My Chemical Romance and Queen because we're guitar nerds. So the Brian May solo stacks and everything. So we get compared to them. We don't sound like them. So don't expect the greatest band you've ever heard in your life, or maybe expect the greatest band you've ever heard in your life.
Don't tell them that it's not the greatest band. I'm gonna look it up now.
Yeah, right.
The greatest band ever.
I'm a terrible salesman. But it's kind of synth rocky 90s indie rock. So if you like straight up rock music and weird songs and weird stories, Neverthere.
Yeah.
You're definitely the band for you.
And finally,
3
words to describe Neverthere. You cannot use Neverthere. And you cannot use 2 words together and describe them as 1 word.
Okay, can I curse?
Yes.
Fucking rock and roll! 3 words? Really, really nerdy.
Yeah.
Does that work? I don't know. You saw the video.
Yeah. I'll say that kind of
Strange. I'm at 6 words now.
Really, really nerdy. Strange.
Just dramatics and theatrics. It's nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out Neverthere at the links down below. Thank you.
Thank you.